Hi, this is Kevin with Naples Lawn Service, and today we're going to talk about our new John Deere compact tractor 3025E. Hi, this is Kevin with Naples Lawn Service, and we're going to go over our new tractor today. It's a John Deere 3025E, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. We ordered it with the loader. It doesn't come with a loader and a bucket unless you order it like that, so we got it with a loader and the bucket, and we also ordered a box blade with it right here, and we also have a bush hog attachment, the Frontier rotary cutter, which is the main reason we got this for our lawn service, so we could go do bush hogging jobs and cut the tall grass on the empty lots that people have a lot around here where we live. So basically it's a bush hogging tractor, but we got the loader and the box blade just in case somebody wanted some hurricane cleanup or storm cleanup or anything like that. We can get in there and clean up after a storm for them and help them out a little bit. And so we got this upgrade on the tires. It's like an extra $160 or something for upgrade on these tires. These are the industrial tires. It doesn't come stock with these, but this is a little bit of an upgrade. It's not much money. It's like 160 bucks upgrade for these and another 70 or 80 for those. I'm not sure exactly, but these are the industrial grade. It got a little bit different traction pattern. What it comes with stock is more of a tractor farming sort of a pattern, but this is more of an industrial pattern. And it has it comes with the cigarette lighter to charge your cell phone, which is nice, and a little cell phone dish and a drink holder, and it comes with a glove box over here. This is where they stuck the owner's manual for us, and now we just put whatever in there, wrench or whatever. He only has a step on this side, so this is where you're going to get on the tractor, right here. Now this tractor is four-wheel drive, and it also has low range right here. You got low range and you got high range. So low range is for digging or grading or whatever, you know, shoveling with dirt or whatever, and then the high range is for running down the driveway or get to where you're going. This tractor has headlights right here in this position. This position is for spotlights. You can get aftermarket spotlights to go up here if you want, and then you'd have this other selection over here for that. And you got your left turn signal, right turn signal. We've got hazards, and then this button is going to switch between hours, or it's going to give you miles, and you'll see it up here in the. This is your engine hours right here, and then you can switch over to the miles, or PTO for running your bush hog, and back to engine hours, like that. Okay, and you have your RPM gauge. This tractor comes with a Yanmar diesel, and it runs about 2,500 RPMs. And then you got your temperature gauge here. And over here you have your throttle up and down. Key switches down here. It does have differential lock. If you start getting slipping, you just gently depress this brake and you pull up on this, and you're going to have your differential lock. It's supposed to kick out when you're done running, when you're done with your tire spinning. And this is your brake right here. Okay, and then this is your emergency brake right here. Okay, and over on this side we have the controls for your box blade. You can set it at any one of those levels, or with your rotary cutter you can adjust your depth of your cutting for when you pull that. And down here you have your hydrostatic transmission right here, forward and reverse. This is your joystick to operate your loader, and it has a little lockout button here for safety. If you pull that out, nobody can run your loader. And we'll go ahead and start it up for you and show you a few things. It will not start if it's in gear, so it has to be in neutral or it's not going to start for you. That's your sweet sound, John Deere diesel engine right there. see, a lot of people want to know how fast this tractor runs. It runs about 13 miles an hour. We went ahead and clocked it next to our gator, and it'll run 13 miles an hour, which is all you really need. This 3025E comes in 3 different engines. You can get 25 horsepower. I think it's a 32 horsepower, and I think it's a 38. But you can get 3 different horsepowers. I just got the 25. I put about 12 hours on this thing already. I've already shoveled some dirt, a lot of dirt around and stuff, just to try it out, and used my box blade a little bit. I ran the rotary cutter, and it's got plenty of power. I don't see it's lacking any power, but you can definitely get the higher horsepowers. I think these start about 18, 19 grand basic, and then you add on your loader and your box blade and your rotary cutter, and that's all more money. But if you start out with I think the 20, what is it, 32 horsepower is like another 5 or 6 grand, and then another horsepower from that's probably another 5-6 grand. So, but this seems to have plenty of power, and it runs 13 miles an hour if you want to run it down a driveway. Other than that, it's been great. I've put 12 hours on it already. I ordered it from our local dealer, Everglades Equipment Group here in Naples, and they said 30 to 60 days. They're running behind, but I actually got it in just under 6 weeks. So they did a nice job getting it all delivered for us. And other than that, it's just been a great tractor so far. I just got it, got 12 hours on it, so just breaking it in. But I would highly recommend this for a compact utility trailer. Utility tractor. And I'll be doing a review in one year. I'll be doing my 1-year review, and I'll let you know how it's going. And for safety, they have a seat belt here, and they have the rollover protection system. And John Deere recommends if the rollover protection system is up like this, then seat belts on. And if it's folded down, seat belt off. That's what their owner's manual says to do. So if I do fold this down to put it in the garage or whatever, then seat belt on. And I plan on just leaving it up. So, but that's your rollover protection system. Here's your fuel gauge back here. It's not lit up, and it's not really gotta turn your head around to look at it. Okay, but there's your gas gauge. Here's your diesel fuel fill up. I know earlier models had it up near the hood, but they got it back here, which is nice. And that's your safety. One of the attachments I was talking to you about is this bush hog right here. This is a Frontier RC 2060, and 60 means 60 inch. And so with a 24.5 horsepower motor like I got, 60 inches about as much as you're going to want to run with that. And this is the main reason we got this tractor, so we can go do bush hogging jobs for people instead of just cutting grass. We can clear lots and cut their grass and out there in the thick stuff without having to put our primary mowers into that thick stuff. So we're going to do a separate video. I'm going to show you how this hooks up to that and all the attachments. And then another thing we got with our tractors is forklift, pellet forks, and these are to get underneath logs. Like if we have a hurricane, a customer's log is blocking a driveway or whatever, or blocking our access, we can go lift the log up or whatever right with these pellet forks, move it over to the side, clear their driveway for them, or clear it off the lawn so we can cut their grass. So it's just another tool to help us in our lawn service. The pellet forks, the bush hog, the bucket, the box blade, all gonna help us with hurricane cleanup and storm cleanup and debris removal, and be able to cut the tall grass wherever the empty lots are. So going over the back of this machine, you got your Pto Hitch right here. This is where you're going to plug in your rotary cutter, and I'll go over that later. Here's your drawbar in case you want to haul a trailer or pull a trailer or whatever. I also ordered this with the iMatch system, and I'll do a separate video on this, but this iMatch system allows you to hook up implements in just seconds, where if you didn't have this iMatch or something similar, you probably might take you 5 minutes to hook it up. So these things are under 400 bucks. I would definitely recommend ordering your tractor with an eye match, because it just speeds up everything and makes your day easier. And that's our review initially of our John Deere 3025E compact tractor.